everybody, welcome back. Please excuse my nails, they are a mess right now. All right, let's keep going with our Moonchild from Prima project. Again, this is a piece I have set aside to use for the cover. And I wanted to mention, we worked on this little window page last time. We will do something else with these side bits when we do the embellishing. So let's see where we're at. We have quite a bit left to do. So this is the flip page, and this needs to be matted. So why don't we go ahead and get that done and get that out of the way. So that's going to be 4 3/8 by 5 3/8. I'm kind of trying to work with, I want to make sure I don't cut a sheet I don't need to cut. Let's see. That one's kind of nice. I like this a lot. I don't know, does it go well with that? I guess it does. This butterfly piece is nice. I think I'm going to use that. It goes well with that. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut that. Move my pieces to the side. It's bigger than I needed. Look how rough that's coming out. I know I keep complaining about it. I need to. I just want to see. I'm wondering if I should save this piece. I hate to, well, if I cut it off the top, it'll be fine, because I want to save this flower at the bottom. I am really irritated by that cut. Okay. All right, that's going to be good. All right, let me get rid of that cardamom. I'm going to ink this with Victorian Velvet Distress ink. I like this side too, but I think we're going to use the okay, and that's fine. And get my, oh, trying to find my baby wipe here. There we go. Now this right here, oops, this right here looks like a little dent in the paper. It's not, it's actually that little moon on the paper, on the other paper. Okay, there's that. And, okay, I'm going to need a mat for the inside. I'm gonna wait on that because I might make that a pocket. So that looks nice. We haven't decided what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna wait on that page. That one's done. This is the pocket with flap, and let's do that next. I gotta put my pin in my glue. All right. Okay, well, I think we talked in several videos about how this is kind of my favorite sheet from the whole collection. I like both sides of it. And I'm dithering between this here, which I like a lot. This I'm thinking I'm going to want to use here, but I have to be careful because I already used a section of that back here, so I want to make sure it doesn't look too similar. But I love this. I'm thinking I might put it right here, so that's sort of the reveal when you open this is this. It's not as dramatic as some of the other papers, but for whatever reason it just really appeals to me. And of course it's right smack in the middle of the paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut it and let's see how we do with that. Okay, now let's see. If I cut that, I have 4 3/8 to play with. Thinking if I cut it right against the circle, I might be able to get away with it. Side to side, I'm better off. I have 5 3/8. I'm not going to try and center this because that would just be the road to insanity for me. It's basically I want about 2 3/4. Give or take, is that right? 2 3/4. I think that would be about right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, side to side I'm fine. But top to bottom I definitely need, let's see. Don't need to cut too much off, but I think I am going to lose just a little bit off of those. Let's see, how's that? Sorry, I'll pull it near me just so I can see it. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's get this one inked. If you've watched some of my other videos where I've chosen mats on camera. A lot of times I don't choose mats on camera just because I dither a lot and it takes me a while. But I will usually do what I'm doing now in these last few videos, and that's flip back and forth and around through the book and find either sort of significant spots or spots that have a large area needing to be matted, and choose those mats first, and then I'll go back and use the pieces that I have left after cutting those to do these smaller ones. Okay, that looks good. And when I'm doing these dark colors, I know I've mentioned it before, but I just have a much easier time matting it if I put a white sheet behind it. Use my art glitter glue. All right. I want to be careful. Don't want to go over the score lines, oops, of these flaps. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Get that up. There we go. Where the flaps won't properly close. Sheet out of the way. Okay. And once again, I forgot my magnets. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? I even waited to film this until I made sure I had my magnets. Okay, I think I know know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them back here because I have strong magnets and I don't think it's gonna be a problem. All right, let's do that now before I forget again. I just get so excited to see the paper down. All right, let's see. I have even stronger than these if I think I'm gonna need them, and I might because this is going through a lot of layers. These are so strong, they're hard to even get apart. Okay. Here we go. All right, so if I put one here, whoops. So one would be there. And one would be here. And it has to go through a lot of layers. And I don't think that's enough. So what I think I'm gonna do, I may stick with this one, but use a bigger one. Let's see. I have these, which I don't really like because they're a little fat, but I think they do the trick through this many layers. Could do is put a fatter one on here and the thinner one there, but I think I'm just going to go with two fat ones. Let me put this away. I'm going to need two more of those fat ones. And let me grab my score tape. What do I do with it? Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm tempted to put a big sign up somewhere or attach to my tape or something, my glue bottle that says magnets to remind me to put the magnets down. Okay, and then I want that to go there. I think that's going to be fine. That's going to stick. Oh, it's definitely going to stick. The equivalent magnets to these would be the basic gray large, which you can get at Country Craft Creations, and I don't know, maybe somewhere else, but I know for sure there. Okay, there. Oh, that's holding really tight, but by the time I get it matted, it'll be a little less so. Let's do the other side. Right, so this one, gonna go there. Okay, now this one, when I fold it this way, is arguing with that one. So I'm just going to go over here, just where I'm away from that one. Okay, and then this one is going to go back here. Right there. And this, we haven't decided what we're going to put on this page yet. I may put a pocket or something to hide the bump of these, or a belly band or something. Something to hide the bump that these two fat magnets are going to make on this page. Okay. You can't use too much bulk because there's no gusset. but I definitely can put something there. All right, it's gonna go like that. And then here, remember I don't have a pocket there. This is a good place to do something kind of showy, but not bulky. But now that I've done this, I'm going to have to be careful about that. And I'm thinking what I could put there. I already have a belly band back here, this one. So I don't think I want to do that. Ooh, I was thinking of doing like a double tag pocket, but I'm a little worried about the bulk of those magnets. Maybe just a tuck spot. Let me see. Yeah, it's definitely going to be visible, I think. Well, maybe not. If I put a very large mat over it, we might be able to hide the bulk. Do yourself a favor and put your magnets on the correct way. All right, I'm going to get back to that because I need to think about that. But let's do our double tag pocket. I just have to decide where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it towards the back. This is a pocket, this is a flip pocket. I don't have anything there yet. This is a pocket, this is a pocket. This has a side pocket, but there's nothing here yet. That's got our belly band. Nothing here yet. Could put the double pocket here. Yeah, let's do it there. Okay, so what we need, we're going to cut this like a regular pocket, and then we're going to turn it into a double pocket. I'm just going to take a regular pocket, and then I'm going to attach the center part of it so that I have space on either side for a small tag. Okay, so to make our pocket, we are going to, let me just, hold on. Find some tags here. And I'll probably make my own tag, but I have these ones from Graphic 45. 2 of these would fit nicely. And they are 2.5. Yeah, so we might use these. All right, so to make, the reason I got them out was to check the height on these. I think I would want them sticking out of the pocket about so far. So I think we want a 2.5-inch high pocket. And if we want a 2.5-inch high pocket, that means I need to cut it 3 inches high. This is 5.5, so we need an extra inch, so 6.5 inches by 3 from our cardstock. Right. And my little scoreboard. I really do like this little scoreboard better than my big one. And we're going to score this. Can you see? We're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Oops. 1/2 inch. Turn it 1/2 inch. Turn 1/2 inch. Okay. How's that? Now that is too big. What am I doing? That's the right size, but I'm gonna just give myself a little. I'm just gonna score it on the 1/8. I think it's probably that. Like I said, I think I mentioned a couple of times, my cutter does not cut really well around the 6-inch mark. Okay. Well, it cuts well, just doesn't. It's hard to measure accurately around the 6-inch mark. Okay. was thinking as I was working on this, that what I might do, because it's not a very tall pocket, put it in, and although it's fairly tall in such a small book, we're going to secure the center. We'll have the small tags, and I might do even a second, slightly larger tag behind. We'll see. Or just leave it for whatever photos or whatever we want to put in there down the road. Alright, so we're doing this just like every other pocket. I'm sorry, even though I've mentioned before, I have a lot of lights. I always seem to have a shadow. I wonder if it's this book. I have to move the book, it would help. Alright. I feel like I just did that backwards. I did. Honestly. Okay. Oops, now that center piece. I was thinking I might staple it because it's going to be covered anyway. But yeah, I'm just pulling my little cart to look for some 1/8" score tape. I think I have. What might work? I don't like to use score tape in pockets though. You know what? I'm just going to run a bead of glue down the middle of this thing. And it's 5 1/2. So that's 2 3/4. Just like that. Where's my paper? Okay, that's good. Now let's get something narrow to test. Okay, that's good. And we want to make sure that that adheres, so we'll come back and mat that later. But that's going to hold 2 tags. All right, and we have to decide what we're going to do here. Getting an idea. We'll think about that. And here we haven't decided yet. That's that. That's that. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna go see if I can pick out some more mats so you don't have to watch me dithering over that. And then come back and we will continue matting. All right, so I'll be back shortly. I haven't checked the length on this video, so it may be in this video or maybe in the next one. But if this is the end of this one, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.